guy's pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. That was Bill Martin. He was our opening act and didn't know it.
Wow, you weren't swaggle. That's
you
the
just
best
opened
kind.
up for us. Yeah.
That's the best kind.
I don't know where everybody is tonight. It's Wednesday night and it's 7 o'clock.
Oh wow. Well, it looks like you and I are going to be
time for everybody to get here, and you're the host.
Nobody likes me anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
They've just decided to abandon me.
Yeah.
How would you like? Let's see.
I don't know. Let me get. I got to find a pick. I'll do something.
Okay.
Well, I need to make you. I need to make you a host, though. Don't I?
Yeah, I need to.
A co-host or something.
Co-host here.
There we go.
Yep. Okay.
There we go. Okay,
you're the co-host.
You're co-host.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bill Martin, and this is Harry Hewlett. You see on the screen, Harry's going to be playing the next song. I'm halfway expecting. Yeah, Harry's ready to play. And
I don't know if I'm ready. Not ready. Not. I will play one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Harry Hewlett, please remember your original sound for musicians is on.
Mine's off right now. Okay.
Okay. Yes, we are zooming.
Okay, there it is. Okay, let's see. Keith Dodson. There you go. Yeah, I'll let you in. Lawther Road was dark and crooked. Moon was in the trees. I saw her in my headlights. She was looking straight at me. I stopped to try and help her, do anything I could do. Her sheer white dress was dripping wet. Moss was on her shoes. Have you heard the story about that haunted place? Story of the girl they call the Lady of White Rock Lake. She said, my boat turned over. Give me a ride, sir, if you will. I live with my father up on top of Teepee Hill. Her voice began to falter. I helped her with the door. Halfway to the top was just a puddle on the floor. Have you heard the story about that haunted place? Story of a girl they call the Lady of White Rock Lake. At the top I saw a mansion. A man was standing there. I told him what had happened, and a cold chill filled the air. He said, son, I had a daughter. Is this some kind of joke? You're the third guy to say he's seen her since she drowned 3 weeks ago. Have you heard the story about that haunted place? Story of the girl they call the Lady of White Rock Lake. Now the story is a strange one. Some facts they just don't jive. No girl has drowned in White Rock Lake since 1945. I googled up that spot exactly where she said she lived. There ain't nothing but a playground up on top of TP Hill.
Hey guys, I'm having a problem trying to find Suzanne. She's supposed to be home and she isn't. So I'll just put my symbol on and I'll be back as soon as I can find her. Because I just don't know where she is. It's weird. So anyway.
Okay, do what you gotta do.
Alrighty.
Wow.
Well,
hope she
I'm
turns
just gonna
up.
leave it on. I've got it on gallery view right now.
Okay.
Just leave it on gallery view for a while.
Okay.
Might be
Ladies
fun.
and gentlemen, that was Harry Hewlett, and tonight I have just played, Harry just played, Keith is going to play next, Keith Dodson. Ace Pounder may or may not play, depending whether he can find his wife in the next few minutes. We haven't seen Barbie or Alan yet. I do not see... uh-oh, Keith, you are muted. Keith, you are muted. Jenny, haven't seen Jenny yet. Let's see here. Okay, Keith, can we hear you? No, ladies and gentlemen, this is Keith Dodson. He is playing the part of a mime this evening, and he will be unable to play any music whatsoever until he changes his role.
Okay, is that better?
That is much better.
That
And
helps if you turn the phantom power on your microphone.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, Phantom Power. Now, you have your original sound for musicians on, I'll bet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm still filling out the bill of fare for this evening. Sorry I'm late. I went to the grocery store to get some necessities, and I forgot to go to the grocery store. Had to go back.
You went to the grocery store to get some necessities, and you forgot to go to the grocery store, so you came back.
Yeah, because I
see.
I stopped at Wendy's on the way and then came straight home and then went back to the grocery store, and now I'm back from the grocery store. So that's what happened there. I think I'm in tune. I'm doing this without my in-ear monitors because they're back in the other room there. So let me see. I am experimenting here. After that incident at Love and War, where I put the capo on 4 and played in key of C instead of key of G, I'm rethinking the keys on all of my songs now. So I'm experimenting with singing things in different keys tonight. So let's see, that was New Millennium Heartache, and I'm going to do this with the cape. And I don't have. Oh, I do have my capo. Okay. This time we're not going to be quite as extreme. Rather than trying this in the key of
original sound.
We'll do it in the key
I may be Harry and I are both not hallucinating. You have not turned your original sound music on.
Aha! Now.
Yeah, okay.
Is that better?
Yes.
All right, well, here we go. Well, I've had my share of heartache. It's a feeling I just can't endorse. A half dozen girlfriends have left me. 2 marriages ended up in divorce. My old hound dog ran off with a poodle. You know, that was a terrible day, but it can't match the pain in my heart. The day my self-driving truck drove away. Oh, my self-driving truck drove away. Left me standing at the end of the road. Okay, something's not right here. Okay, that sound. Did y'all hear something off there? Oh, my self-driving truck drove. Okay, something wasn't right there. Let's start with that chorus again. Oh, my self-driving truck drove away, left me standing at the end of the road. She put herself in gear, she tore out of here while I was just trying to unload. Well, she left me without any reason. Man, I hope she'll come back someday. And since I don't own a bike, I just have to hike. My self-driving truck drove away. Well, I met her one day in the showroom of her little town's Ford dealership. I could tell by her headlights she loved me, and soon we'd be joined at the hip. I'd wash her and wax her each morning, and she spent every night in the garage. I did all I could think of to spoil her, but she decided to get out of Dodge. Oh, my self-driving truck drove away, left me standing at the end of the road. She put herself in gear and tore out of here where I was just trying to unload. Well, she left me without any reason. Man, I hope she'll come back someday. And since I don't own a bike, I just have to hike. My self-driving truck drove away. Well, guess that I should have known better. Should have bought me a bus pass instead. I guess I was caught up in folly, 'cause my heart overruled my head. But now that I've learned my lesson, there's a moral I can't overstate, that a man makes a fool of himself when his transport becomes his soulmate. Oh, my self-driving truck drove away, left me standing at the end of the road. She put herself in gear, she tore out of here while I was just trying to unload. Well, she left me without any reason. Man, I hope she'll come back someday. Since I don't own a bike, I'll just have to hike. And it's starting to rain, man, it drives me insane, because my self-driving truck drove away. All right.
And that was the sad musings of Mr. Keith Dodson.
That was I actually did that a whole tone higher at Love and War, and I thought I was going to stretch myself out. That one seemed a bit high. Did the vocal sound all right?
I was going to say how much I liked it that way. It looks
Yeah,
like
but
you still...
You do sound high. You do sound like you're pushing.
Okay.
Now,
Well,
you
I'm
might
also-
want that as part of the message. That's,
Well, I'm thinking that actually kind of works with that kind of song. So, and plus I haven't warmed up here. I arrived a little bit tardy this evening, so, and I'm playing without my
No excuses.
I'm playing without my in-ear monitors because they're back in the other room here, and I'm kind of getting going in a hurry now. Maybe on my next one I'll be a little more relaxed, and I'll try it in a little different key to see how it works.
Well, tonight is experimental night, so... Or it could be if we wanted it to be, so...
I was thinking everybody else. Well, of course, Ace was here last week, but I'm thinking they were giving us the silent treatment because me, and Harry weren't here last week.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering if I had done something. Yep, yeah, that was a fun night. We
That
were
was.
all at Poor David's Pub, and Ace and Barbie and Jenny held down the fort while Alan, Harry, Keith, and I went to Poor David's Pub, and John Mason was also there. Another
And
dude.
Alan was there.
Yes, he was.
And
In fact, Alan's going to be going after Ace, who's going to be coming up next.
oh, there's Alan. All right,
Yes, he is. Alan has arrived.
that's excellent.
Barbie, we're missing Barbie and Jenny, so I don't know. Pardon me?
And I've seen the video evidence of both performances, and I think a good time was had by all last week, even though we were in separate
Yeah.
locations.
I quite enjoyed listening to you guys going back the following day and listening to you, Ace.
Oh,
You
thank
and
you.
Barbie,
That's,
yeah, it was a good night. I'm
It's
glad
just-
I went back and saw it.
well, thank you, sir.
You didn't need us.
Well, yes, we did. It was we did a shall we say somewhat shortened.
Oh yeah, you abbreviated
Experience.
by 50%, but it was still nice.
Yeah, but it made sense. I mean, it's like who wants to listen to me play that much longer?
it doesn't tax the attention span. For 3 people, an hour is
I
about
do.
right.
Let's put it this way: most of humanity would disagree with you. Most vociferously, in fact. All right, let's see. What am I gonna do? I was running around trying to find my beloved, so I think I'm gonna do a love song.
Did you find her?
Yes, she
Good.
called back, which was just, I gotta tell you, man, you know, I hate to say this, but these days things are so weird that, you know, it's like somebody doesn't come when they're supposed to. Normally it'd be like, oh, sure, okay, no problem. Now it's, I don't know, you know, somebody just went off at UNLV. You just don't know, man. But anyway.
Well, I had that one evening where she was way overdue, and I finally got a call from the ER. So
Oh, Jesus.
I know how hard that is.
Yeah, because you don't know. Yeah. I actually, you know, when I was going through my list of contacts to kind of find out somebody, one of her friends, but unfortunately, or fortunately, I never speak to her friends on the telephone. So, well, I'll let that stand. But instead of commenting on that, I will let me do this. This is an old song that I redid for her. Yeah, I'm gonna take a sort of a musical mulligan too here. I haven't been practicing. I've been writing today. Anyway. Sleep by you when the sun comes up. You're the first light I see in its glow. You sigh and stir as you leave your dreams. I softly brush your hair. Your fragrance fills the air like an American beauty rose. You're from Brooklyn soil and you win first prize. I love how your leaves move around. Soft American curve shape your graceful stalk. Your scent sends my mind to the clouds. The little prince warned about roses, and I know how roses can be. They can lift up their little rose noses and banish my sadness from me. You are an American beauty, silly and elegant, substantial and sweet. I want to gently peel your petals, feeling them nestling at your feet. the prince warned about roses, and I know how roses can be. They can lift up their little rose noses and banish my sadness from me. You are an American beauty, silly and elegant, substantial and sweet. I want to gently peel your petals, feeling them nestling at your feet. I sleep by you when the sun comes up. You're the first light I see in its glow. I lean over to touch you in the morning light. I smile at your innocent pose. I kiss just the tip of your nose. You're my American beauty rose. For the lovely Suzanne, who's on her way, hopefully.
She's in the background. She came and went. She turned on the light and turned off the light. Yeah.
Oh,
while you were
good.
playing, she.
Oh, excellent. All right.
Hi, Suzanne. Yeah, that was sweet.
Thanks, buddy.
Our next guest is Mr. Alan Larson. Alan, are you ready to take it away? Alan?
I
Larson?
guess so.
You sure now?
I don't know. I was taking a nap. That's why I'm late. Shaking-
Everybody's got an excuse.
Shaking the cobwebs out here.
Have you
So-
got your original sound on?
I've got it on, yes.
All right, Alan Larson.
Anyway,
Ace thinks he's the only person on screen, but Harry has got us all actually on gallery view. Is that correct? Harry? Harry, you're muted now. Yes, Mr.
No,
Harry Hewlett.
but no,
Looks-
we're back on regular.
Oh, okay. Ace
Yeah.
wants to be off the screen and replaced with. Oh, that's my job.
You're
I'm sorry.
you're
Yeah,
the
shame
host.
on me. What the heck's the matter with me? Replay spotlight. Ladies and gentlemen, Arlen Larson, please. And this will be the last time I ever make a mistake in my entire life.
wow. What a promise. Okay. Anyway, here's that little song about a certain female cat. She's actually pretty sweet, but sometimes she's elusive, so that's what this is about. Oh, Maggie, Maggie, my dear, how I long for you, to hold you dear. So get yourself right over here. Now what do you say? Really would make my day. But Maggie, too often I've found you just don't want to come around. I reach for you, but you scoot away. Is there something else I could say? And where are you sleeping tonight? Is there anything I can say to make things right? Oh, Maggie, what's on your mind? I try my best to be so kind. Are you just going through a phase, my dear? For me, these are very long days. chicken pate. But you turn your nose up, walk away. Now, Maggie, you don't have to be so rude. Leaves me in such a sad mood. And where are you hiding tonight? How can we make things right? So Maggie, Maggie, May, my dear, how I long to hold you near. So please get yourself right over here. Now what do you say? Really would make my day. It really would make my day. It really would make my day. Meow.
Yeah, you and Kira definitely need to come out with an album together. It would be thematically related.
Oh yeah, she's got some cat songs too, doesn't she?
Yes, as a matter of fact, she does. She has cat songs. And you are probably going to have a whole catalog of cat songs.
So to speak. Catalog.
Catalog, oh, I hadn't even thought of that. Man. Okay.
Looks like I'm still.
Oh, that's right. That's my fault again. I thought that I was never ever going to make another mistake my entire life, but I haven't had a heart attack and died yet. So here I am. It's time to get rid of Alan and put me on Replay Spotlight. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Bill Martin. I had often wondered what would it be like if she were there to hear me play. I had often wondered what would it be like were she to be there every day. Oh, I wondered just how would it be? Yes, I wondered how could she love me? But she did, and I loved her. She was soft and quiet, unlike the cold winter nights when I walked home alone. What a thing of beauty, how could she love me in spite of all that she had known? Oh, I wondered just how would it be? Yes, I wondered I'll find a girl much like you, like you, like you. All right. Thank you very much.
That's
That was
exotic.
neat. Yeah, it's just the delay. The delay makes everything sound mysterious.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
a trick. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Harry Hewlett, please.
With no delay. It's
Play
called
Spotlight. Here we go.
Warts and All. It's a love song of sorts. First time we got together, you said I was uncouth. You hated my red pickup, my high heel lizard boots. Said if we were gonna make it, a few things had to change. Before I knew what hit me, my whole life was rearranged. You made me buy a suit and tie, lease a foreign car. Then you jilted me for some dude at your private health club bar. His love leaves you unsatisfied. You need my kind of man. Now you say you want me back. Well, darling, here I am, warts and all. What you see is what you're getting, warts and all. His fancy clothes and big time money did not make you happy, honey. If you really want me, you'll take me, warts and all. The day that you ran out, my fragile ego felt the shock. So I took my trusty pickup off those backyard cement blocks. I smiled as my butt hit the seat, my old self again. A simple redneck horny toad, that's all I've ever been, warts and all. What you see is what you're getting, warts and all. His fancy clothes and big time money do not make you happy, honey. If you really want me, you'll take me, warts and all. I love you and your stuck-up ways don't change a hair for me. Just understand I've got to keep my own identity. Warts and all. What you see is what you're getting, warts and all. His fancy clothes and big time money do not make you happy, honey. If you really want me, you'll take me, warts and all. If you really want me, you'll take me, warts and all. Warts and all, the love song. Thank you very much. Next.
Yes. Harry Hewlett. And that brings us to Keith, and we have Chris. It's great to see. I don't see you yet, Chris, but I see your name. It's great to have you with us tonight. I typed to Harry thinking it was to everybody. Hi, Chris. Great to see you here. And Harry was the only one that is going to see it. on the chat.
I'm just here to listen.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we'll do our best to entertain you, Chris.
I'm just here to learn.
Well, tell us what you learned at the end of the evening then.
Okay.
There will be an exam.
Yes, there will be. Yes, there will be. We're going to put you to the test. In the meantime, though, we're going to put Keith Dodson on the screen.
Oh, what would you do
There
that
you are,
for?
Keith.
Ew.
Actually, I'm looking for inspiration.
Well, you've come to the wrong place for that. At least from me. You get some perspiration from me.
Oh, Keith. Yeah, since he said that, I'm going to go with it. Yeah, this is a good time to, fix a sandwich or, go check your mail or whatever. But Keith will be done in a few minutes, and then maybe you'll get something inspiring.
Well, she walks into the room and her presence just fills the air. All the men folk quit their talking and they just turn around to stare. And it's really hard to tell if she's flattered or just enduring. Her belief is it seems like a curse. She was born so alluring. Now she's alluring when she's dressed to the nines or dressed mundane. With or without any makeup, she can drive the men insane. But she's really not thrilled, she's so unfulfilled. She feels as if she's wrapped in chains. 'Cause the lady's not superficial, she's also got brains. There's no stimulating conversation, just remarks about her looks. Her appearance at the forefront, not wisdom she's learned from books. But their focus on her appearance is utterly obscuring. That she really doesn't care that they find her so darn alluring. Now she's alluring when she's dressed to the nines or dressed mundane. With or without any makeup, she can drive the men insane. But she's really not thrilled, she's so unfulfilled. It feels as if she's wrapped in chains. The lady's not superficial, she's also got brains. Maybe someday she'll meet someone who looks beyond her visage. May quote Emerson and Keats and present a more scholarly image. He'll be eager to know her opinion on things enduring. And it's not so important to him that she's utterly alluring. Now she's alluring when she's dressed to the nines or dressed mundane. With or without any makeup, she can drive the men insane. But she's really not thrilled, she's so unfulfilled. It feels as if she's wrapped in chains. The lady's not superficial, she's also got brains. Yeah, the lady's not superficial, she's also got brains.
That was Keith Dodson.
Thank you.
He's not uninspiring at all. He's got a good voice, got a great personality, got talent. And we have Ace Pounder next to follow Keith, and Ace is good too.
Oh, man, but following the man, that's what you got to do here in this tough business.
Yep.
All right, well, I've decided I'm going to do this one. This is, I've been thinking about doing this song, redoing it, so you know how that is. You get, that was a decent song, but I'm going to do something with it. Anyway, this is Yeah, this is a strange one. This is from my, in Freudian terms, from my superego to my ego. But what it basically is it's a kind of encouraging song. You know, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but there are times where I need encouragement. And so that's what this song is. I woke up in the morning with a feeling of dark warning, an existential cloud around my head. But before I felt your sadness, I remembered what my dad said. He said, if you don't know, go straight ahead. Nowhere but straight ahead, he said to me. Drop the bow line and fix your cap. Get out the lead when you think you're going nowhere. Get up on your feet. Go nowhere but straight ahead. Where there's so much temptation to stew in situations that you know you should leave ASAP. But don't just look at your shoes when you've got the blues. Use them to stride and be free. Straight ahead, he said to me. Drop the bow line, fix your cap, and get out the lead if you think you're going nowhere. Get up on your feet. Go nowhere but straight ahead. So let's stand up together and laugh back at the weather, whether metaphoric or real. And before we give in to cynicism, have faith in ancient wisdom. Go ahead, live, and be free. Go nowhere but straight ahead, he said to me. Drop the bow line, fix your cap, and get out the lead when you think you're going nowhere. Get up on your feet. Go nowhere but straight ahead. There. That's my let's go Ace song. That on those days, yes. Thank you,
That
sir.
was Ace Pounder.
Good song. Good song. Good song.
Oh, thank you.
Man, that should be a hit.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that, man.
Hey, it's me. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh, okay. I just before I play this song, Keith's song thematically reminds me. I've got a new melody which I think is really good in the song, but I'm just, as usual, it's kind of stumped for good lyrics. But I've been kind of thinking about writing a song about beauty and how really pretty woman. Just lucky. It's just her gene. She didn't do anything to get it. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out an angle on it, but his song kind of reminds me of it. But switching gears completely, this song is for the disgruntled worker out there. I wrote this song about 10 years ago and hadn't kind of put it aside so long. I don't remember exactly how I played it originally, but I got the words here, so I'm just sort of making up the chords as I play it here. Sort of, I think I know what I'm going to play. But anyway, it's called Big Box Blues. Well, you better walk the line and get yourself to work on time. You walk right in and you punch that clock. And try not to find yourself punching the boss. Now who wants to lead us in the corporate cheer? Who's gonna be Employee of the Year? We need your sacrifices so we can keep our prices low. Well, take a break now. Take a listen to this. We're gonna be changing things here just a little bit. We gotta keep your bosses looking great. So you won't mind if we take a little bit more off your plate, do you? Yeah, who wants to lead us in the company cheer? Who wants to be Employee of the Year? We need your sacrifices so we can keep our prices low and the profits high. Now if getting ahead is your goal, I guarantee though they're gonna crush your soul. So listen to me good now, listen to me now, son. Take my advice, turn around right now and run. Yeah, before they make you lead the company cheer. Yeah, before they make you Employee of the Year. They'll thank you for your sacrifice, 'cause they get you at a very low price. Run, boy. It was kind of radical, isn't it?
I need to play that one for my daughter. I asked her what she was doing for Thanksgiving. She says, the one thing I won't be doing is selling sunglasses. She used to manage a sunglass hut.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the idea of a sunglass hut I always found kind of odd. I mean, why would there be a hut with sunglasses? I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure why Pizza Hut makes sense either. But if it's like an Indonesian delicacy place, sure.
I can see a sunglass open air hut
On the beach.
on the beach, yeah.
That's
One of their
okay.
biggest
That makes
sellers-
sense.
One of
That's
their
the
biggest sellers is Maui Jim. So
Oh, okay.
Well,
I'm not
let's-
sure about pizza, though, hut.
Speaking of hut, why do they use it in football? Hut, 1, 2, 3. Makes no sense at all.
You got me there, man.
Just one of them words,
Nice. Very nice.
Didn't mean to change the subject.
Bill's spotting everybody but himself there.
Oh, I'm not on the thing. I should be.
Five
You're
of us are in
You're
the
one of the
spot.
masses. We need to look at just you so we can concentrate on the passionate delivery.
Uh-oh.
Harry can fix it.
Well, thank you, Harry.
What's the matter?
I can't. Let's see. Remove.
I've got everybody but Chris is showing in the spotlight right now.
Let's see. Remove
Yeah, I don't know
spotlight.
what Chris is doing
I'm
over
gonna
there.
eliminate everybody. Remove
Or click
spotlight.
yourself and say replace spotlight.
It doesn't say that right now.
I'm just laying back
Ordinarily
listening.
does.
It is kind of acting kind of funny over there. Probably
Here I
There
am.
we go.
Kind of like a
Kinda weird.
podcast Radiohead here.
some kind of weird setting.
I wasn't sure what I was going to play, and I'm still not quite sure. Part of me tells me, don't play this song. The other part of me is telling me, don't play this song. But I can't think of what else to play. Let's see. Oh, I know what I will do. I think I will. You guys will probably get sick and tired of the delay thing, because it's really, I've got the setting is just like it was before. So this one I've done before, and here we go.
You got a thumbs up on that. I don't know who did that, but I saw a thumbs up.
All right, thank you. To the thumbs up or thank you. And that was me, and we have
Yeah,
Harry.
I got over there on. I was checking Facebook a while ago. There's one person watching. You know, you kind of wonder who that is sometime.
One person.
And you wonder sometimes who comes and then they go. You know, you never know who's out there. I played in this little
That'd
rock.
be yourself for checking.
It probably was. I played in this rock and roll band out at Texas Tech. We were loud. Everybody, I think every guy in the band had one of those big Showman piggyback amps, you know. And it was a Panhandle Fair or something. They was having a big fair, and we was playing out this Holiday Inn on the stage there, and there wasn't anybody out there in the audience. Just like a bar, and it was empty. And Eddie Arnold, he comes walking in with somebody, and they sat down, and we start playing a song, and we don't even get halfway through the first song, and they get up and leave. That's the closest I ever got to Eddie Horn. There's Jenny.
So
Anyway,
crestfalling. That's happened to me before too. It wasn't Eddie Arnold, but yeah,
but yeah,
that happens to me regularly.
I mean, he could have stayed till the song was over, But
Yeah. I would have been courteous enough to have done that.
anyway, I'm gonna play a song. Jenny just showed up, I guess. Yeah, there's Jenny. I gave my heart to Jesus, just a little kid. Thought I'd go to heaven no matter what I did. The road was much too rocky, the hills were much too high. Lord help me if I find out I was wrong. Told a woman that I loved her, wasn't long we had a child. Told them both I'd be back for them in just a little while. Told myself just keep going, they'd be better off alone. Lord help me if I find out I was wrong. I shot a man in anger, did not know his name. No way I could forgive him, much less know who was to blame. I got down on my knees, said a little prayer. Lord help me if I find out I was wrong. When I get to heaven, I don't know what I'll see. Bright light, long dark tunnel, Jesus reaching out for me. Will it all turn into darkness or the devil in disguise? Lord help me if I find out I was wrong. I gave my heart to Jesus, just a little kid. Thought I'd go to heaven no matter what I did. The road was much too rocky, the hills were much too high. Lord help me if I find out I was wrong. Lord help me if I find out I was wrong. Thank you very much.
I'm always left speechless, wanting to say something but not knowing exactly the perfect thing to say. and
Hey,
say
Jeannie
it
clapped. I saw her.
perfectly.
Jeannie clapped.
I clapped and I cried.
Did you cry? I make you cry.
Yes.
Anyway, well, if you can write a song that makes you cry, it's a great song. If you write a song that makes someone else cry, it's a hit song. So there.
So there.
What if you write a song and it makes your accountant cry? Bad
You,
song.
you need to change occupations. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, it happened late last last night while I was all alone. You called me on the phone and you made your feelings known, that you no longer loved me and said that we were through. Then you gently parted with these words, I hope that your dreams come true. But if my dreams came true, I'd go to work without my pants, or I'd wrestle a gorilla at the homecoming dance. Then there's a nightmare of never seeing you. There's one thing that I ask you now, don't hope that my dreams come true. Well, when we were together, I dreamed of future days, of children we would raise, while into your eyes I gaze. Now those dreams are gone and I'm forever blue. Since you gently parted with these words, I hope that your dreams come true. But if my dreams came true, I'd take a 30-story fall, or I'd end up in a swamp where the alligators maul. Then there's the nightmare of never seeing you. So there's one thing that I ask you now, don't hope that my dreams come true. But I cannot sleep at night, no food has any taste. I sit alone for hours, my life's become a waste, and the only thing you've left me is a hope that my dreams come true. But if my dreams came true, a bull would bite me on the rear, or the Eagles would beat the Cowboys in the playoffs every year. Then there's a nightmare of never seeing you. So there's one thing that I ask you now, I'm begging of you, hear me now. Don't hope that my dreams come true. Please don't hope that my dreams come true.
Nice job, Keith.
Thank you, thank you. That was a done two semitones higher than normally, and I think I felt more comfortable with it.
All right, you're doing
No, that sounded good, man.
Well, thanks.
And sorry about the nightmares, man.
I almost got punched once on that line about the Cowboys.
Oh, right. Yeah. You can't say that.
But there's an Eagles fan that plays at the Friday night acoustic jams in Louisville, so he enjoyed that song.
Yeah, he enjoyed that song, yeah. Well, I always say that they're the wrong side of the Allegheny Mountains. That's the problem. I mean, if they would have come west with the rest of us civilized people around Pittsburgh area, but no, they insisted on being in Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, that as a matter of fact, I have found to be one of the grumpiest cities I've ever been in my entire life, but that's a whole other story. Well, I decided to do something silly, because I've been thinking about fairly serious stuff these days. And I decided instead of going that direction, I'd go for silly, which is one of my favorite directions. So this is called Maybe Sell It on eBay. This is about, I'll tell you the story since we're just us chickens here. I don't know if any of you know a guy named Mark David Manders. He's a local singer-songwriter. And he used to be a neighbor, and we used to work out at the gym. And, I was a business guy, it's just it was like oh, wow, that's my hobby, man, writing songs, cool. And one day I came up on him in the, parked my car and walked toward him, saw him standing next to his car with a look of desolation on his face. And I said, well, Mark, what's the problem there? And he said, well, looked down and he picked up his cell phone, and it was clearly cracked, which was not a good thing. And I understood his concern, and we discussed it for a minute, and then he looked and he said, well, maybe I could sell it on eBay as like the face of somebody. And I said, hey, that's an idea. Mind if I steal that? And he said, of course not. So that's what the story is. It's a little fictionalized, of course. I was standing by the stovetop making pancakes, where my family waited patiently. Well, just as I began to pour the batter, I was interrupted by an office call for me. By the time that I returned, the pan was smoking. I scraped and pulled that pancake free. But just before I could toss it in the garbage, I saw a face looking back at me. It kinda looked like Elvis, or maybe it was Moses, though it could have been Jesus or Friar Tuck. There must be someone out there on eBay, so I can sell it and make a buck. Then went almost to my office with my coffee, when my arm was smacked by a running SVP. The coffee went flying in slow motion and landed with a splash all over me. My clean white shirt suddenly was mocha. I closed the door, and as I wriggled free, just as I was about to hang it in the closet, I saw a face looking back at me. It kinda looked like Elvis, or maybe it was Moses, though it could have been Jesus or Friar Tuck. There must be a buyer somewhere on eBay, so I can sell it and change my luck. I was fumbling in my pocket for my car keys. Work was out and I was feeling pretty wound. As I hit reverse, I felt a little better. It was then that I heard that awful crunching sound. I saw my battered iPhone on the pavement, lying where it really shouldn't be. But just before I tossed it in the backseat, I saw a face looking back at me. It was the face of Sauron, or maybe L. Ron Hubbard, though it could have been Nixon or Chairman Mao. Maybe it was Reagan or the late Merle Haggard. And I just stood there and just said, wow, it kinda looked like Elvis, though maybe it was Moses. You know, it could have been Jesus. Oh, Friar Tuck. There must be a buyer somewhere on eBay, so I can sell it. Hey, what the heck? of my sillier outings, I will say, but I have a soft spot in my heart for that.
I saw Mark David Manders at a songwriting festival up in Pilot Point,
Ah,
and
he's a good fellow.
he just before he did "Suicidal Pigeon," which was probably his biggest hit. I found out that was written by an actual event that occurred like 3 blocks from my church in Carrollton. So
Wow.
So he was driving to work one morning, and a pigeon was standing in the railroad tracks crossing Hebron Parkway, and wouldn't move.
And no one stopped to ask why the pigeon crossed the road. Yeah. Or refused to cross the road. That's even more abstract, really, when you think about it.
Well, why he got halfway across the road is he wanted to lay it on the line.
I set him up, he knocks him down. Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
So I got to follow all that.
You gotta follow that. Yep.
Okay.
Good luck,
Well,
Alan.
I'll pull this one out of the drawer. This box of memories. How about that for a segue? Let's see. Sometimes I stumble on a box of memories. You could say it's like my own documentary. There's trinkets and gadgets and souvenir mementos, concert ticket stubs and old black and white photos. Now here's one of us kids on the block, set of keys to some forgotten locks. Now seeing these things I start to reminisce about the good times and some others that I don't miss. And I think of special folks that I have known, and of the love and lessons I'd been shown. But I don't know why I kept these things so long. But to throw them out now just seems so wrong. But now I forget what I was doing just before I opened this box in the drawer. And what was I looking for? Well, I open my eyes and I shake off my daydream. Days past and just what it all means. And it's time to get out and make more memories. The road ahead is still waiting for me. It's time to travel, make new friends, sing new songs, collect new odds and ends. Now it's time to get back to my chores. I put the box back in the drawer. And what was I in here looking for? Yeah, there's trinkets and old concert ticket stubs. Man, there were some great ones. Saw with my old loves.
That was Alan Larson. We now have Jenny. Jenny, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Jenny Caroline.
You say that I duck out. Damn show, that's what I'm about. Hold me all the way and I'll stay, you'll see. No doubt. You can't be mine if you're not by my side. I'll tell you for sure, it is not what I hide. You say that I duck out. Damn show, that's what I'm about. Hold me all the way and I'll stay, you'll see. No doubt. You say you've never left, but you weren't here that much. I want a constant man by my side. I need to feel his love and touch. You say that I duck out. Damn show, that's what I'm about. Hold me all the way and I'll stay, you'll see. No doubt. If you start to get dark and it don't feel too right, mother, something, I'm leaving. I don't want it here tonight. You say that I duck out. Damn show, that's what I'm about. Hold me all the way and I'll stay, you'll see. No doubt. Thank you. Thank you for letting me sing even though I'm late.
That's all right. You came in. Yes, you are. And thanks to Keith, who has given the order in our meeting chat room. So that's how it goes. So that brings us back to.
I like the hat too, by the way.
I like the
Thank
necklace.
you. I got it in Laredo.
Oh wow!
Where'd you get
Did
the
you wander
necklace?
down the streets of Laredo? And they saw by your outfit that you were a cowboy.
It was a brand new store in the shopping center, and the necklace is from a consignment store.
All right.
Okay, it's time for me to switch to me. And here I am. This next song is called Someday I'll Find a Girl Much Like You. brings us to Harry Hewlett.
Bill, I bet you could get a job at Kalashanji, sir.
Yeah, that spacey Middle Eastern sort of background music.
Yeah, where
I bet I
they
could.
make you take off their shoes and all that kind of stuff.
I actually submitted a song once, and they said that is the kind of music you listen to while you're getting a massage.
Woo!
That'd
Oh
work.
my
That'd work.
goodness.
I bet you get a job there.
I
There's
would
a,
pay the extra money to get a massage with that music going in the background.
there's a program on NPR up here in Springfield called Edge of Space, where that's all they play is that.
And
Cool.
There's a genre and everything for that whole deal.
oh, gee whiz.
Speaking of genres, I ain't got one. Here we go. I'll do this. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. You gonna get it if you want it. Gonna give me love to you. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. You gonna get it if you want it. Gonna give me love to you. Well, you act like a lady when you're in the crowd. You act like a lady when no one's around. You act like a lady, never cuss or swear. Oh, baby, the way you whisper in my ear. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. You gonna get it if you want it. Gonna give me love to you. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. You gonna get it if you want it. Gonna give me love to you. You gonna get it. Doot, 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 you gonna get it if you want it. Gonna give me love to you. Well, you act like a lady when we kiss goodnight. You act like a lady when you hold me tight. You act like a lady when you tell me no. But oh, babe, the way you won't let go. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. You gonna get it if you want it. Gonna give me love to you. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. You gonna get it if you want it. Gonna give me love to you.
Woo!
You gonna get it. Thank you very much. Next.
I got it. All right, this is continuing my night of experiments. This is, let's see, one semitone higher. I've changed the chord structure, and inspired by Brother Bill, I'm trying a little something different.
All right.
You ever been up? You ever been down? Have you ever had to choose between the two? Now I made a choice when I walked away. Guess you'd say I chose me over you. Sometimes the pain was all I'd feel. but it showed me what was real. The good ain't gone. Well, some days it rained, and some days it shone. Either way, you were still there on my mind. When this man was lost and wasting away, it was you that you were, it was me you were choosing all the time. So that pain was all I'd feel, but it showed me just what was real. That good ain't gone. Together again, this time for keeps. I'll never forget, I almost threw it away. Too precious to lose, how precious to have. Your love's the glue that keeps me here to stay. Sometimes the pain was all I'd feel, but it showed me just what was real. The good ain't gone. Good ain't gone. The good ain't gone. The good ain't gone. Note to self, never make more than one change at once.
What do you mean? That sounded good.
I don't know, I got confused a couple times through there, so.
Beautiful.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, this brings us to Alan. No, Ace. This brings us to Ace Pounder.
Guilty as charged. All right, let's see if I can get this. It's getting to be that season, so I'm going to do one of my Christmas songs. And this one, interestingly enough, was it this seemed like a stretch. I mean, it has an image behind it that you'll see as you go through, but I just wasn't sure that was coming through. And I played this one time, and Harry said he liked it, so I polished it up a little bit, and this is where it is. This is called Mr. Conductor. Trying to get home for Christmas, hiding on a Chicago-bound train, trying to be near invisible, not wanting to go back in the rain. conductor noisily entered. He asked for our tickets, please. All that I could do was to pray that this stranger would please take mercy on me. Mr. Conductor, please look the other way. Mr. Conductor, please look the other way. Perhaps you have been hungry and not sure where you're gonna stay. Mr. Conductor, I can't produce a dime. Mr. Conductor, I can't produce a dime. Perhaps you have been frightened and afraid that you're out of time. This year I need the magic of Christmas. This year has been such a desperate year. So you can see your way to help me, sir. I have no fare to get there from here. Mr. Conductor, thank you for walking away. Mr. Conductor, thank you for walking away. May the good Lord bless and keep you for the kindness that you have shown today. There. It's just a story.
It's a good story. Great song.
There I am. So somehow I think of this as my hippie song, so come out from behind your beaded curtain and light some incense and sit on in the lotus position and have a listen. In between the shadows before my sleep float images from the corners of the deep, carousels of light, thoughts without rhyme. Will they take me to the place that I love? The wind may howl and clouds begin to grow. Well, it's raining in my heart, don't you know? Well, I long to have you here, whispering in my ear, and take me to that place that I love. sifting through the spirits that I face. I wanna run and jump on a leap of faith. Will everything appear out of the misty night so clear? Lead me to the place that I love. I step out onto unfamiliar streets, but danger and adventure lie at my feet. Well, I'm looking to find a voice. At the crossroad I am poised. Will it take me back to the place that I love? Will it take me to the place that I love? Yeah, take me to that place that I love. There it is.
Okay, that was Alan Larson, and we have Jenny Caroline coming up next. There you are. Jenny?
Okay, this is, you have to imagine like during the chorus, there's horse hoofs and jingle bells. So, cowgirl Christmas, cowgirl Christmas, cowgirl Christmas, cowgirl Christmas. It's a cowgirl Christmas. I need a bunch of mistletoe. I'll decorate a trail tree and shine where warm lights glow. I'll find one big gift. Lots of wrapping ain't my thing. I'll give grace to those who give it, and to those who don't, I'll sing. It's a cowgirl Christmas. I'm gonna share what I've got. I'll take your warmth and give it. We can jingle while we trot. I want the fluffiest wreath and rhinestones on my tree. And I won't forget a crown for a traveling baby. Cowgirl Christmas, cowgirl Christmas, cowgirl Christmas. I don't know how this part goes. Cowgirl Christmas, horse hooves, jingle bells, horse hooves, jingle bells. Pour me a spritzer and I'll send you some cheer. But if you're hurting, hon, I will try to lend an ear. I've been alone on the range at this time of year, but a cowgirl Christmas is where love is near. I need that old country gospel and friends and family near. Let's all revel on this holiday, laughing with those I hold dear. If you're a warm, loving cowboy, hold me in your arms real tight. It's Christmas in the country. Hearts need glowing tonight. Cowgirl Christmas. Cowgirl Christmas, cowgirl Christmas, cowgirl Christmas, horse hooves, jingle bells. Thank you. I need a musician. Thank you.
Are we 41 minutes? Oh yeah, 41. Okay, yeah, we probably get enough to make it through a round, don't we? Let's see.
Yeah, we got time.
my skies are gray, can't face my day, I need you so. Bop, 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 bida. Why don't you come back home? Been loving you so long, can't bear to be alone. Bop, 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 bida. I've been losing my mind. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. Bop, 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 bida. Why don't you come back home? Been loving you so long, can't bear to be alone. Bop, 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 bida. I've been losing my mind. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. Since you've been gone, I've been losing my mind. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. You're simply the best one a man could ever find.
Yeah.
I'm speechless. Ladies and gentlemen, Harry Hewlett, please.
That's a good song.
just poorly played this evening.
I'm sure I told this story. But I'm going to tell you again. Some of you may not have heard it. I grew up on a cotton farm out there in West Texas. When I was a little kid, this guy named Ed, he's a farmer about 2 miles, had a farm about 2 miles south of us. He'd come up and help my daddy every now and then if daddy needed some help. I wasn't big enough to do anything. And it was customary, when someone was helping you out on the farm, you'd feed them, they'd eat dinner with you. Or supper, we called it supper, Dinner was lunchtime. But anyway, mother was cooked up a big meal. We had there's 6 kids in my family, and of course we ate a lot of food. And he was sitting there at the table eating with us. Mother fried up a bunch of eggs and everything, and he ate up just about every egg we had, and ate so many eggs. Mother gave him a nickname. She called him 6 Eggs Ed. and when I started writing songs, one day I got to think about that 6 Eggs Ed and tried to make a song out of it, and here's what I came up with. It goes like this. We hired him to pick cotton. All he ever did was moan. Supper time come, he was hungry to the bone. 6 eggs. She called him 6 Eggs Ed. My mama said he'll eat us out of our house and home. Takes all we got just to feed our own. 6 eggs. 6 Eggs Ed. We sat down at the table, bowed our heads, while Daddy was saying the blessing, was all watching old Ed. 6 eggs, 6 eggs, Ed. But before we could even finish buttering our bread, old Ed had eaten every egg we had. 6 eggs, 6 eggs, Ed. Next day he didn't come to pick or hoe any cotton. Doc said he almost died. He ate an egg that was rotten. 6 eggs, 6 eggs, Ed. What? 6 eggs, 6 eggs, Ed. Now I forgot it. We. Thought it was the hand. I'll go ahead with this thing. If you come for supper and you ask for more, if Mama's fried eggs, you better stop at 4. 6 eggs, 6 eggs, Ed. She goes to church on Sunday, reads the Bible every night, but you eat too many eggs, she's gonna change your appetite. 6 eggs, 6 eggs, Ed. Hey, Mama, what's for supper? Fried eggs. I'll take 4. No, I'll make that 5. Nope, I don't want 6. Save that one for Ed, in case he comes back by. 6 eggs. 6 eggs, Ed. 6 eggs. 6 eggs, Ed. 6 eggs. Ooh. Something like that.
That was Harry Hewlett.
That was him.
Looks like we're going to go for the fast round. Here's Keith Dodson.
All right. That was exciting there, Harry.
Yeah, well, there's another verse in there. I forgot it.
I counted up the morning's take, put the scroll back on the shelf. I was doing good for Rome a day and very good for myself. But all throughout the marketplace there was a buzz of jubilee about a stranger in the town who came from Galilee. I asked someone, who is this man and what does he do? He said, taxman, you just go on home, this don't concern you. They say he is a prophet set to bring us all relief. It's nothing for collaborators, especially a thief. A feeling came on strong in me, just had to know. I searched round till I saw a crowd gathered there in Jericho. Too short for seeing anything, I climbed up on that tree and When I finally saw the man, he was staring straight at me. Zacchaeus, he shouted, come down now, I'm dining with you today. Gather your friends and take me to where you live. I'll tell you of my kingdom, and I'll tell you of my way, and of how all of your sins I will forgive. Now a crowd began to mutter about the words that they just heard. Hanging around with sinners and tax collectors is absurd. I told him after dinner, half my all I'll give the poor, and to all those I've cheated I'll return to them times 4. Salvation comes into your house today, he said to me. For you too are a son of Abraham, it's plain to see. For the Son of Man came to this world to seek and save the lost. Then later on at Calvary he died to pay the cost. Yeah, later on at Calvary he died just to pay the cost. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, is Ellen around? I don't see Ellen. Tell us more about Zacchaeus, Keith.
It's supposed to be me, isn't it?
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. I keep going to Alan instead of you, Ace. I'm sorry. I've done that twice now.
That's all
This is
right.
Ace Pounder.
The left out in the... Well, I decided that I started my evening with a love song for my beloved, who I'm glad came home with no difficulty. She just turned her phone off. This is called You'll Always Be Just Beautiful to Me. I look your way and feel you sway my heartbeat. Yes, you're the lass who once enchanted me. The youngsters say together we are so sweet. You'll always be just beautiful to me. To me, you're still the golden sun in wintertime. A few lifelines can't obscure that truth from me. Confident, you waltz through life in perfect time. You'll always be just beautiful to me. Your glance still flashes stormy grace and beauty. Now deeper and more complex like vintage wine. And frankly, you are still quite a cutie. I always melt when you put your hand in mine. Dee-ba-ba, dee-ba-ba-ba, dee-ba-ba-ba, dee-ba-ba. Dee-ba-ba-ba, skiddy-ba-dum-doo-ba-ba-ba-ba, da-ba. Dee-ba-ba, da-ba, da-boo-doo-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Da-da-ba-da, da-da. Well, I'm still a goofball when you smile and giggle. My heart's still jumps when you look back at me. The twinkle in your eyes remains a riddle. You'll always be just beautiful to me. You'll always be just beautiful to me. There.
That's very sweet.
Poor
I
Mrs.
just hope
Pounder.
she was in the other room listening to you play.
Well, thank you.
Now I am going to switch to Alan. Remember, I have made no mistakes the entire evening. Whoops.
It's not a mistake, it's a feature. Right, Alan?
Faults and features, that's right. I shouldn't be doing that. Jenny's Christmas song reminds me, I should need to dig out my Christmas song. And I need to run over. It's kind of long anyway. I think in the interest of being on time, I'm just going to do my who knew a 1 minute song here. So I'm going to do that with some rarely heard alternate lyrics. I'm going to try if I can see if I can sing them without mangling them. But I got 1 minute left for one more song. The host says this tune can't be too long. Better pick up the pace, for a blue-haired teen with a ukulele takes my place. Now I better wrap this up quick before the manager starts to frown. And I guess my 10-minute Grateful Dead jam won't be going down. Buy your girl one of my CDs, it's guaranteed to impress her. I got beer koozies and she'll always treasure, but it's too late now, 'cause look, here comes the hook.
Best version yet.
That's
Perfect.
Great.
Thank you.
All right, Jenny, you are the last person tonight, so I hand it over to you. Excellent job, Alan.
Thank you.
Okay, I don't have any music to this. There's an old hotel on the fancy side of town, lobby windows fogged up, and a bright welcome sign. It's from the 1960s. It doesn't fit in this place. Maybe workers use it. I bet the rooms are dated. But there's a lobby window and a bright welcome sign. Everybody's already checked in. Tinsel frames the inside. That old tree brings hope, and that old tree brings light. Without that humble tree, there's no smile in the night. The star you will see is a bent Christmas tree with old colored lights and trim from the 70s. For with all the buildings and high-rises around me, I see that tree glowing and think of my family. I'm sorry. My dear grandmother with her spark and cheer. My grandfather, a conqueror, calm, banishing fear. That old tree brings hope, and that old tree gives light. Without that humble tree, there's no smile in the night. It's that humble tree that brightened my heart tonight. Without that humble tree, there's no smile in the night.
That is terrific.
Is your family in D.C.?
Yeah.
So you're in San Antonio?
Yeah, but most of my family is dead, so that was like my grandparents. That was a memory, just remembering that I haven't had that been Christmas for many years now. So
Well, join the
That was
party.
beautiful.
thanks.
Yeah, it's great. Great.
What were you saying, Harry?
I said join the group. You know, I mean, I think about those old Christmases all the time, but there's no way, you know. All my whole family's dead pretty much. But those were good old days, you know. Go outside and they say you look up and try to find a red blinking light up in the sky. Maybe that was Santa Claus, you know. You ever do that?
No.
Stand out on the front porch. Yeah, you can always find a red blinking light up there somewhere. Anyway. Well, has anyone else got anything to say about anything?
What's Ace doing?
They're just gonna wave goodbye. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Well, I'm gonna take
Bye,
it.
everybody.
Bye,
Chris, it
everybody.
was great.